Welcome to Homebrew Magic, a video series about EDH where we do our best to build unique, fun, or just plain silly deck lists to play against each other, followed by a breakdown of how they did so we can all learn and get better at this game that we love.
Tej, you were to my left and I won the roll-off.
What up, Hive? It's your boy Tej.
Woo! Tiz.
Tonight we're just playing some good old-fashioned magic, good old-fashioned fair magic. No combos tonight.
Oh,
I'm not the enemy.
Get a different deck then.
I'm playing Dromoka. Dragon Lord Dromoka.
Fuck. Super fair magic.
Awesome.
Hope you don't want to interact because Dromoka said no.
Mom said no.
Mom said, guys.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
Yes, man says no.
There's a flyer that came out north of Olith. In Olith Junction.
Fucking old.
That I threw in the deck, so that's pretty much the only reason I'm playing it tonight. The off chance of seeing a brand new card.
Neat.
Nelson, what you got?
I think I know which one it is.
I am bringing back Saheeli the Gifted because I really like this deck and I need to play it more. It's a lot of fun. I just want to pump her up and then play big spells for cheap. That's what you do. Super underrated out of Commander 18.
I am playing Riku of Many Paths again.
Ooh, nice.
Hooray.
All the modal stuff. Try to always have an answer in hand. Hope I can friggin' cast them.
All the modal, none of the fun. Got it.
And what is Schnell running?
I made some upgrades, tweaks, modifications, and brought back Blim, Comedic Genius!
Yes!
The 4/3 flying imp that everyone loves because he gives them gifts, and they are the greatest of gifts.
Please donate me lands.
I might. Untap, upkeep, draw. No, I'm very excited with how Blim is coming together because
Such a good deck.
I have slowly started shifting from quantity of donation to quality of donation, and we will see how that goes. Leading off with a Field of Ruin, passing to Tej.
Oh, I love that card.
God damn it, all I have is a non-base card.
I will
No, you got a
start with
base.
a Plains and pass to
Don't you
Nelson.
It replaces.
Alright, untap, upkeep, and draw. And I will play a shiny Island as my land for the turn. Go, Chris.
I'm a fan of Field of Ruin specifically because it is also mana fixing for myself because everyone gets to
Try
It's
'em.
true.
Go.
get a basic.
Time Spiral Remaster?
This is Time Spiral.
Okay.
Time Spiral Remaster. Yes. We will Bloodfell Caves. ETB's tapped and I gain a life. I drew this, otherwise I
Life
would have played
leader.
it last turn. I'm sorry.
Get him.
Go ahead, Tej.
Draw.
That playmat's gorgeous.
Which one, mine?
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't remember where I got this one.
I drew it myself with a Sharpie on a solid black playmat.
I only used one Sharpie, too.
Yeah.
My land for turn is Bountiful Promenade, which enters untapped because I have 2 or more opponents. And I will play Brave the Sands. Creatures I control have vigilance, and each creature I control can block an additional creature. Go Nelson.
Untap, upkeep, and
I don't
draw
have any
for the
creatures.
turn.
I don't know why you're being at me.
I will play a Mountain as my land for the turn. I will pay 2, and I will cast Slowbad, Goblin Tinkerer, 1/2 Goblin Artificer, sack an artifact. Target artifact gains indestructible until end of turn. Go, Chris.
I don't like that he's having to pray to Mark Rosewater for a good draw.
Let it happen go.
Hey, that's
that's
mana
mana?
fixing. That's mana.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
And she's so cute.
It's so dumb.
That's not dumb. That's a great card. I love that card.
Swamp will be my land for the
So
turn.
frustrated I could toot.
Poop. That's cool.
We're gonna Bloodfell Caves for a red.
That was a big bubble up
And
my shirt.
we are gonna gamble. We're gonna search my library for a card, put it in my hand, and then probably end up discarding it. Because that's how it fucking goes every time.
There's never been a better
fun one.
gamble than Chris's gamble.
Gamble is the red entomb.
Gamble with.
I like that.
I've never heard that before, and I've never heard anything more
Fucking
accurate in my life.
Yeah.
Search for target card. Put it right in your
Put it-
fucking library.
Put it in your graveyard because
Just
you're a
fucking
bitch.
discard it.
Okay. Tej cut my deck. Chris, you can choose.
God, right in the graveyard.
You don't know what it is that I looked for.
He might want it in his graveyard.
Yeah, I'm gonna shovel it once more just because
I can't be the only person that has gambled for a...
Basic.
This one goes...
You are not, I assure you.
Force of Despair. A solid answer card that I did not maybe want.
Not to tour for?
Not to tour. Yeah, no, fuck, that's it. Go ahead.
Nice. I haven't seen that card.
Really?
Untap.
Oh, it's solid.
Well, I'm sure I've seen it because I
That
read
one-
through all of them and just
Yeah.
didn't stick with me.
Yeah, no, that one and the green one.
Force of Vigor, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
The white one is a general buff. The red one puts out as the worst 3/1 haste sacrifice
Sack it.
at the end of turn creatures. What's the blue one?
Ooh,
I
Drum
will
Beller,
summon
that's a-
Drum Bellower.
I don't know
2/1
what to do.
flying, untap all creatures I control during each
Is
of
it
the
a counter
player's
spell?
untap spell. Untap step.
Is that an artifact creature? Or
It
just
is
spirit?
not.
No,
It's
it's
just a
just
I
spirit.
couldn't remember.
Go,
Chris is a
Nelson.
magic encyclopedia. What's the blue force from the original Modern Horizons?
This is Modern
Force of negation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is a counterspell. Force
Yeah.
of negation, the best one.
Yeah.
Although the green one's pretty fucking solid too.
Okay,
Force of Vigor.
sorry. Not being the kind to enjoy free counter spells. The
Oh,
black
yeah,
one
that's
and the
just-
green one are the
That's
best.
just me.
My brain censors those with the big pixely penises.
My favorite is the red one.
We were just saying
You're
the worst
talking
one.
about how bad that one
I
is.
love that one.
Why?
I mean, the one time it showed up on camera for us, it cost Teach the game.
It's true.
Oh,
I don't remember that.
As Blue Sun Zenith that I copied and he
Yep.
built himself out first.
Yep. That was just a couple
You're
weeks
thinking
ago.
of a different card.
Aren't we talking about the flare cycle?
No, the force
Oh,
cycle.
yes, the red one that makes the 3/1 elementals is garbage.
Okay, that's what we were saying.
I thought we were
Yeah,
talking
the
about
force-
ones from the
no,
next
no, no,
stream.
no, no, no.
No, MH1.
We are
Force
two
cycle.
Modern Horizons ago.
I will go ahead.
2 modern days ago
play
because they're not on the horizon anymore.
This island.
Modern
as my
Horizons
land
and
for the
3
turn.
months ago.
Yes.
And I will pass the turn to my friend Chris.
Okay.
What does Drum Beller do again?
Untap all my creatures during each of the player's untap step.
That's right. I knew it was a good card.
I'm going to tap this for a red and a colorless. I'm going to cast Cathartic
My
Fire.
creatures have vigilance.
I'll choose the mode discard up to 2 cards,
Yeah,
then draw that many cards. I'm going to discard a Dream's Grip and a Road to Return to draw 2.
Come on, come on!
That's shit.
Ooh.
Oofta. Discard down to hand size?
7.
Okay. Untap will keep drawing.
Super cool.
Land for the turn. Swamp. We're gonna play Blim. Blim Comedic Genius. 4/3 flyer. Whenever Blim Comedic Genius deals combat damage to a player, that player gains control of target permanent you control. Then, each player loses life and discards a card equal to the number of permanents they control but don't own. The only important thing I always try to highlight on this is that this is all one ability resolution, so you can't sacrifice the shit you are given in response to the last bit, because it is all one fucking pile.
Commander Legends was the last, like, I don't know,
Go
what do you want to call
teach.
it, unique set or whatever.
Yeah.
That was extremely fun and also extremely fairly priced.
Yeah.
It's like $100 for a box. I mean,
I still have one box sitting in my I would like to draft this at some point pile.
I would love to draft that again. That set was so fun. It was so well put together. The new cards were great. The reprints were awesome. I loved Commander Legends, and it was $100 for a box.
I will play a Wooded Bastion as my land for turn.
I'll show you my Wooden Bastion.
I will move to combat. Nelson, show me that Bastion.
Oh yeah, Vigilant. You have to indicate the card still.
I wanted him to show me his Bastion. If he's not going to, I'm going to smack him in the face for 2.
Oh, you think you're gonna smack me in the face for 2?
Nelson, 2 blind.
Yeah,
Yes.
I accept.
I could have answers.
Alright.
I'll take your 2.
It's not a smack, that's a waft. I waft you for 2.
He tooted in my general direction.
Second main, I will play a Court of Grace. When it enters the battlefield, I become the Monarch. At the beginning of my upkeep, I create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. If I am Monarch, I create a 4/4 angel instead. I'll end my turn and draw a card for being Monarch. Pass to Nelson.
I was gonna say, get the fucking crown out.
There it
It
is.
is.
Keep mine in my bag too. All right,
Now
untap,
we show
upkeep,
it.
and draw.
I didn't print those for you guys for nothing.
No, you did not. And I will use it. I was prepared for last game, too.
Nice.
Court of Loch Lane.
Command tower. We will land for the turn.
I'll take 4.
I will cast Joyra, Weatherlight Captain. 3/3 Human Artificer, because Chris built an Artificer deck, so I built this deck.
She's in there.
Whenever you cast a historic spell, draw a card. Go, Chris.
That's it.
I have not played my Pacific Rim Joyra deck in a while.
Fucking love that deck.
It
It's so
is
good.
super fucking great, which is why I don't try to run it often because
I'm going to
good.
cast Over the Edge. Choose one. Target creature you control explores, then it explores again. Reveal the top card of your library. Put it into your hand if it's a land. Woo!
Do it again.
Explore again. Woo!
nice.
Land for the turn. Woo! Best turn. Now you're all in big trouble.
You're fucked now.
I'm going to discard this Grab the Reins.
I'm gonna discard this island. I fucking need it. I got 2 lands now, bitches.
Yeah, that's probably the funniest, best play we can do.
Land
So-
destruction.
No, yes. So I could do it to Chris. I am not going to do it to Chris. Again, as I've stated previously, I don't have the killer instinct to run my decks correctly. So what we're doing, land for the turn will be a swamp. The guess what stupid shit I've discovered is I'm going to pay a red and 2 for an Alpine Guide. When he enters the battlefield, I may search my library for a mountain card. Put that card on the battlefield tap, then shuffle. It's not even a basic.
Did
So
you recently sort MH1?
I recently sorted MH1.
That explains that.
He is a 3/3 that attacks each turn if able, and then lastly, when he leaves the battlefield, sacrifice a mountain. As long as he's not on my battlefield, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Chris, you have a mountain.
Yeah, I do.
Nelson also has a mountain.
I do.
I'm gonna go to combat. Teej, you're my cut, bro. Nelson,
Yep.
Blim, in the air. Boop! Over there.
Yep.
Okay.
Commander, damn
And you can have, yep.
damage.
So, take 4 commander and then have that Alpine bro.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nope.
Nope, that's mine own commander.
Yeah, you choose
You're over
my
here.
name for the
1, 2,
commander
3,
because
4.
I own him.
Yeah.
He is mine.
It's my ball.
And then
We-
you will lose a life and discard a card for taking my Alpine fella from me. It was rude of you, by the way.
Okay, I will discard Pact of Negation.
There it is.
I'm sorry.
I don't have the land for it.
I'll be good.
I have the land for it, and I have other stuff I want to play.
Go ahead, teach.
Untap.
That's a feels bad
Draw.
discard, but
It's
I got other stuff I
real
need to
fucking feels bad discard.
Command tower. I will. Oh, upkeep. Create an angel. For I am the monarch.
Ah, yes.
That's just going to make it harder to steal a monarchy from him.
I will move to combat and I will attack Schnell for 2 flying.
Ooh, down to 39.
Dromoka costs 6. Just she's not coming out. I will pass turn. End of turn. Draw for monarch.
Alright.
Nelson can hit me with my own Alpine
Untap up.
because I didn't leave a blocker open.
Draw.
Do it. It's funny. Though I'm not a life leader, so
I'm gonna play a
legally you
Great
can't.
Furnace as my land
That's-
for the turn. I am going to pay 4. Cast a historic spell. I'm going to be casting Solemn Simulacrum.
Oh,
historic.
Cast.
yeah.
Draw Joyra. And then when it enters the battlefield, I may search my library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tap, then shuffle my library. I will be finding this Mountain, which will ETB tapped. It's not a thing anymore, right?
No, it just enters.
Now it just enters.
When it enters.
This game is getting more and more overtly sexual.
Yep. So if it enters, it's full penetration.
Yeah.
if it
that's right.
ETB's tapped, it's now just the tip.
That's like when Mormons soak or whatever. it's
Yeah.
doing, you know, just
I
like-
am real upset that not only did I know what that was, I had to awkwardly explain it to my wife when she's like, I don't understand this meme. Okay, so here's the rules.
There was a guy, like 10 years ago, on the judges' forums.
Go on.
His handle was like Matt Hulk or something. And not only was he trying to,
He has to go to combat and swing with the
Yeah,
Alpine.
I got a combat.
rewrite every single card using his own terminology.
Okay.
He would also post about existing cards using his own terminology, so no one understood what the fuck he was talking about.
How did he become a judge if he... Well, I suppose, asshole.
But one of the things he was advocating for 10 years ago was enters. Just enters. When this thing enters. So when they made this change, I was like, oh, Matt won. He did it.
That fucker did it. Excuse me. I am going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing my Alpine Guide at Schnell.
Yeah. I gave that to you, and you're abusing it.
Sorry, Dad.
That's not how we play it.
Then I'm going to move to my second main phase, and I will move to my end step and pass the turn to my friend Chris.
Alrighty, on tap.
My friend Chris. Always stronger than the right one. I don't even know what the original is. I only know Stewie's rendition of My Left Foot.
Yep.
It is a reference twice removed.
I will.
Well, if we're all doing it, I'll go get a beer. And
Yeah.
I'll pass the turn.
That's right. You're allergic to life.
More or less.
Untap. Upkeep.
That good life.
Rawr. Land for the turn will be Shadow Blood Ridge. Oh, do we do that or do we do that? Fuck it, we do that. Murderous Rider's swift end will befall the angel
That's
token.
my angel.
'Tis on venture. Add or otherwise. Then
Love that card too.
I will throw down my own blocker, Archfiend of the Dross.
Hey!
He is a 6/6 flyer. Enters the battlefield with 4 oil counters upon at the beginning of my upkeep. Remove an oil counter from him. Then, if he has no, I should have done it in the other order. I'm just now reading his last ability. If he has no oil oil counters on my upkeep after I remove one, I lose the game. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, its controller loses 2 life. TJ, I'm going to swing at you for 4.
I'm gonna block it.
Okay. You lose 2 life.
Why?
Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies,
Yes,
its
yes.
control. I just read the thing.
I know.
He did the thing.
38.
Okay.
Blim donates when he deals combat
He has to
damage.
swing through to give.
Okay.
But TJ's going to get blockers again.
When he gives it hard.
Go ahead, T.
Then fucking gives.
Untap. Upkeep. Make an angel. Draw for turn. I will play a Plains as my land for turn. And I do not like the direction the Chanel is going in.
Clockwise?
Yep. So I'm going to play True Conviction. Creatures I control have double strike and lifelink.
Nice.
Pass turn.
Well, now that pact of negation looks better.
Draw for honor.
Alright.
It looked good even before you
Yeah, I know,
cast
but
it.
I
It's
kinda
a
had
pretty
stuff
card.
I needed to do to try
Yeah.
to get shit going. Alright, untap, upkeep, and draw for turn.
So you lose the game if this has no oil
After,
counters.
so at the beginning of my upkeep, remove an oil counter from Archfiend of the Dross. Then, if it has no oil counters on it, I lose the game.
Okay.
So
Got it.
Alright,
Understood.
no downside.
land for the turn will be Silver Bluff Bridge. Yeah.
I thought of a joke I don't want to say again.
That's not
Old
like
lady?
you.
No, it's
Oh.
just a nice lady in general.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 4 and cast my commander. Saheeli's here. She comes in with 4 loyalty counters. How many artifacts do I have? 1, 2, 3. I have 3.
3.
I can't roll on ours. That's a genetic trait.
I will plus her up 1 to create a servo token.
4.
Then I gotta do combats. Krambits. I'm not really in a position where I want to sack an artifact though.
What do you have to sack an artifact to?
If he not an artifact, sorry, a mountain. If he dies, I gotta sack a mountain.
You could pick on Chris.
There's a teaser.
You could pick on Chris.
I could pick on Chris, and then Chris could buff his creature and
Chris
do me
could
dirty.
Chris's
I'm gonna
fingers
swing at
already
Chris for 3.
hovering over his life total. That's a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
All right. Second main, nothing. End step, Chris. Go.
Alright, end of your turn. I'm going to cast.
Remember when you were just saying how you hate the assholes that attack like that?
Yep.
Come on, boy.
4 mana to cast a Metamorphic Blast
hurry.
with Spree. I'm going to choose target player draws 2.
Nice.
You let me draw you?
Shouldn't have played that Ley Line of Sanctity, otherwise he probably would have targeted you.
Yeah.
Terrible joke.
I don't fucking.
On for turn
Hopefully that's a card
force.
that gives you hexproof.
Yeah,
It is, right?
maybe.
That's the Ley Line that does, I think. I don't fucking play Magic. I don't do Magical Gathering.
Tap this
generic
for
ones.
a green,
That was a good one.
red, blue. I will cast my commander, Riku of Many Paths.
Hey, bud.
3/3 human wizard. Whenever you cast a modal spell, choose up to X, where X is the number of times you chose a mode for that spell. I can impulse, draw, and cast things. I can put 1/1 counters on Riku and against trample until end of turn, and I can create 1/1 blue bird creature tokens.
Tweet, tweet.
Probably.
Tweet, tweet, I'd imagine. I'd infer.
Pay 2 mana. I will cast Tinker Bloom.
Oh, another card I love.
What can Bloom do?
Pops artifacts or
One
enchantments.
colorless, sack it to destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment, or proliferate.
Nice. Untap, upkeep, remove a counter.
It's such a good card. I love Cankerbloom.
Oh. Fuck and oof.
This is fucking power
Land for the
creep.
turn will be this Swamp.
I tried to choose creatures that also had multiple
I like it.
abilities.
Fits the
Or
theme. Plus, it's just a good fucking card.
yeah.
Okay, do.
Oh shit! I missed a trigger. Saheeli's a legendary. Doesn't matter.
Ah. She
Well,
is
what
historic.
Joyra. I
Okay.
draw from Joyra.
Draw a card.
Yeah. If you can't not do it, you have to.
Yeah, it's not a main.
That's
I
what I'm
got- I
looking
got
for.
to.
That word combination happened. We are going to go to... No, we're going to remain in the pre-combat main phase. We're going to cast Demonic Pact.
Oof,
Oh,
two.
God.
At the beginning of my upkeep, I choose one that hasn't been chosen. We'll get to that later.
I think that's what you said last game.
You know, and we got to it later.
Did I stutter?
We are going to go to combat.
I think Chris's balls are shot up into his thorax.
I
don't know why I said
have
thorax.
onboard enchantment removal this time.
It made sense though. I heard it and was like, yeah, that makes sense.
What a weird thing for me to say is thorax.
Blim.
It was a hammer, not an abs.
Blim is coming at Chris. Archfiend of the Dross is coming at Teach. I want that Monarch.
I will block.
Yeah, lose 2 life.
Because the
Okay.
creature dies.
And then you gain life.
And then I gain 8, and your creature dies.
The double strike?
Double strike and
Oh, I thought it
life.
was first strike life.
No.
Like, I'm not going to do that. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Not doing that. Chris, I'm giving you Field of Ruin. Do with that
as
what
you
you will. Then, lose a life, discard a card, lose a life, discard a card.
Oh, because I control.
'Cause you
your
control-
fucking- Because I control your thing. That's
I could have sworn you said first strike and lifelink.
I did
Said
not.
double.
No, I don't listen to him. I don't like his words.
all right, I will discard Mirror Works and go down to 32.
Okay. Go Teach.
Untap. Upkeep. Have an angel.
Only that.
Angels are angels.
Every time an angel dings, a Teach eats hot wings.
Oh, hot wings.
I can hear my son not being happy upstairs.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Is she pension him or?
No, it's about 9 o'clock when he usually eats, so.
Dude's ready to get some food.
He wants some boob milk.
Land for turn will be a snow-covered plains. Then I'll spend 2 white to summon Remorseful Cleric. I can sacrifice it to exile all cards from target player's graveyard.
I love that with Fall of the Thran. Cause fuck your lanes, bro.
I will also summon Selfless Spirit. I can sacrifice that. Creatures I control gain indestructible until end of turn.
Blech.
With that being said,
Oh, fucking Dromoka.
did you say about Dromoka?
Dromoking me crazy, man.
Yeah, exactly. Dromoka me crazy.
I have a 6/6.
You do have a 6/6.
The ability to lose the game on my upkeep in 2 different ways.
Schnell, I'm going to attack you.
Oh yeah, there's no reason for me to fucking
4 flying.
well 8 flying because
8
you're a
flying.
liar.
4.
See?
No.
See? See?
Yeah, he did.
No.
4
you're-
flying double strike.
Okay, yeah. See?
Not 8
Asterisks.
flying, 4
Asterisks
flying,
from the asterisk.
Double strike. Okay.
You're entering your combat step
Entering
as
combat.
per the rules of the announcement.
That is correct.
If I block, I don't have to deal with Archfiend Dross on my next turn.
That is correct.
So I'm going to take 8.
I didn't gain. Oh, that's because you didn't follow through.
I didn't. Yeah, that's why.
46.
Chris, do you want to pop Court of Grace before?
Nothing. Pass.
Quarter Grace. We'll get there.
End of my turn. Draw 4 Monarch.
I heard
That or
pass.
the thing giving all his stuff.
Yeah, True Conviction.
Yeah,
True Conviction
fine.
would be good.
I have 1 enchantment
Untap,
card
upkeep,
in my
and
red black
draw.
deck to deal with, or it's just the one that
I mean, I would like to, but you also
Sorry.
killed me with demonic pact.
That's my land.
Once
I
upon a
could
time.
have given you either one of these this time. I gave you a land. Yeah, no, he is.
He's
I've never heard him this angry.
homie's got some pipes.
Like his mother, sometimes he wakes up hangry.
Okay.
Wait, so which one is that?
I'm going to pay 3 and I'm going to cast Saheeli Sublime Artificer. Comes in with 5 loyalty. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token. And then for -2, target artifact I control becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature I control until end of turn, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types.
Yeah, no, Becca's much more subtle about her ways. She's just like, hey, are you hungry? Do you want to make something that then I could eat?
Yeah, you want to get off your ass, make me something?
I do half of that.
Yeah.
I asked Tiffany if she's hungry, so I don't feel bad about making something.
All right, so there's
I'm gonna
a
eat an
servo
entire
token
box of
for
mac and
pumping
cheese.
up
You wanna
Saheeli. I
Just
got
remember
to
that I
move
have macaroni and
combat.
cheese at home.
Daddy's gonna lose a mountain. Oh, she's a legendary card. Or a legendary.
Someday.
Historic.
Historic thing.
And historic.
And historic. Okay. Have to attack, so I'm gonna move to combat. And I'm gonna swing at. I guess.
Little man is not happy.
I'm gonna swing at Tej with a 3/3.
He's got a land double strike.
I know.
Double strike.
You're
He's
coming
a
at
life leader. It's
What?
a symbolic gesture to the rest of the table.
To give him 8 more life.
Oh, fuck, forgot about that. Yeah, definitely coming at Schnell.
Okay.
Yep.
Lock.
There you go, bud.
Kilt.
Then I sack a mountain.
You also lose 2 life because a creature you
Yeah,
control.
no, I know. So mountain will go to my graveyard, and then I lose 2. Oh man, that sucks when I want to get rid of my Solomon.
Could have swung with him too.
I could have, but I didn't. I didn't. Go, Chris.
Tap.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Thank God you don't have neighbors. Jesus. Never had a game of Magic interrupted by CPS before. Training Center will leave my land for the turn.
He is both healthy weight and absurdly tall for his age. He is well taken care of.
That's why he's so hungry.
That's why he's so. I think he's going through another fucking growth
spurt.
Yeah, it's real fucking.
That'll happen.
So, 1, 2, 4. I could represent the choices of the demonic pact in binary on a single die.
Dude, I don't know how to roll a 3-sided die. Why would you do that to me?
Why would you fucking be that guy?
I'll pay 2 for.
'Cause right now we're at 0. If the first one is chosen, that's 1. The second one chosen,
Then
that
is it
adds 2.
signet?
So 3 together for 8.
Then I will pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Lose a thing here. And then choose one that hasn't been chosen. I will... How many cards are in everyone's hands?
1, 2, 3,
5.
4, 5.
3.
I'm gonna draw... I'll draw 2 cards right now. So, 1, 2... That's 4. Option. Chosen. And draw my 2... And then draw for the turn. Interesting. Do I want to do anything else? Yes. Swamp will be my land for the turn. I'm getting to the point where I have to start thinking about things with this deck, and I'm not a fan of that. It makes things real hard.
Like me.
To beat. Nelson, any flyers?
Nope.
Okay. Teach us all those fucking things.
This is my flying deck.
Yep, no, I got that.
Every creature says flying.
Okay. For a black, we will do Phyrexian Reclamation.
Nice. Love that card.
I might give it to you.
That's a pet card.
want
Yeah,
it?
well, I can't do anything.
He doesn't have
That's
black
why.
mana.
Yeah.
You don't have black mana either.
You can just have it.
You can just have
And then
it.
just lose life every turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I have to do some stuff, but I can't get through T's shit. He's stopping me, man. Yeah, we're gonna go to combat, and we are going to send Blim at Nelson and Archfiend of the Dross at Chris.
In response to Tej.
No response.
No response here either.
That's 6 coming at me.
6/6 flyer.
God damn it. I will respond.
Wait, do I have to discard the amount of cards that are
Yes.
I own?
That you
control
but don't own.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. That's great.
Or
That's a 0.
It'll be 1.
I could deal with Tej if I don't have to discard 2 cards.
You'll have to discard 1 card. You got rid of the Alpine Guide.
Oh, that's right. Okay, all right.
I'm
That's
going to cast Sublime Epiphany.
Okay.
I'm going to
Let's see.
bounce your enchantment to your hand.
Oh, I would have swung a TJ. You've done that before.
I'm going to create a token that is a copy of Delighted Halfling.
Oh.
Just a happy little habit.
I think I got a copy here. I thought I had a copy.
If you don't, I have one in here.
How do I not have a copy in here? Nope, sure don't.
I got some copies. I got a whole boatload of copies.
Thank you. Target player draws a card.
Oh, before you draw, choose all your modes.
Yep.
That's the last one.
Alright, I have a response to that. I'm going to reprieve it. Return that spell to your hand. I draw a card.
God, after I
want my
fucking
true
dumped the
conviction.
copy out of there.
Alright. Teach doesn't want anybody to have fun tonight.
God.
I want my true
I'll cast
conviction.
Trigger. I choose my mode, so I guess I'm getting.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, okay. Thanks. Bird. Exile this. And a 1/1 counter. I guess I'm gonna block him with my bird.
I guess I'm taking another 4 Blim damage.
You are taking 4 Blim, and you are getting a fresh, shiny Archfiend of the Dross. I feel like I'm done with him.
That sucks. Because now I gotta fucking do this.
That's my story meme.
Alright. Well, that was dumb. I'm glad I sat on 6 mana for that. That's turn.
It's still my turn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you were
Pass
responding.
faster!
Sorry. Okay. We're also going to pay a black and another... Actually, we're going to pay a black and another this way. And 2 life, putting me down to 26. I'm going to get back Alpine Guide from my graveyard in my hand. I'm then going to cast Murderous Rider. 2/3 lifelink. When he dies, he is put on the bottom of the owner's library. Yep. Go ahead, Tej. And Nelson, you took the 1 and discarded 1.
Nope.
From the rest of Blim. Sorry.
That was my inventor's fair.
Oh, I have to discard
Nope.
one.
You don't have anything in mind, do you? Oh, I gave you the land. Yeah, so yeah, discard 1 and lose 1. Sorry. Forgot. You
Upkeep,
still had that.
I get an angel, draw for a turn.
Crushing Canopy.
Land for turn will be, you guessed it, a plains.
Got him.
No forests.
That's it. I'm gonna build a good deck. I'm sick of these fun ones.
I'm sick of these fun ones.
Mine's a fun one. I'm not giggling.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm always happy to
8.
see Blim, and then we're halfway through the game.
And then you go, oh fuck, I didn't want any of these cards.
Oh, that's what I get for cheering him on.
I have no flight defense, so I'm fucked.
No, you have that thing.
I did. I wasted it on you.
Yes, the Archfiend does have flying.
Unfortunately, I can't kill you. Otherwise, I'd just swing out at you.
Correct. I
And
did
can't
that
kill
math
you.
before I gave away my
Otherwise, I'd
flight
swing out at
defense.
you. I have 24 on board I can hit. No more than that. So, everyone is safe for now.
I don't feel safe, by the way. Your vigilant double strike lifelinkers.
I'm just going to swing 4 at each of you, divided thusly. 4 flying at Nelson. No, because you've got that thing.
He's got a... Well, yours is a double strike, so you'll trade.
Yeah,
And you'll gain life.
yeah.
And Nelson wants to
I
block.
wanted to hit him, but I don't want to hit him. 4 Nelson. 4 Chris. These at Schnell.
So, all double striking.
All double strike.
And you're holding that angel back.
This
That
angel
one
has
has summoning
sickness.
Oh, summoning sickness.
Yep.
So, I have no... Do you have a response?
I don't have a response.
Neither, so I'm taking 8.
I am also taking 8.
I will block Archfiend.
Alright, our things will trade.
So, he's gonna gain 24.
I'm going to gain 24.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, was that yours? Or yeah, it's yours.
This is mine. Yep. See, Archfiend of the Dross isn't that powerful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7.
Real good. What? You have a mitt full of cards over there yet, don't you?
Yeah, and I actually had an instant I wanted to play during combat, which I forgot about immediately. So here we are.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will summon Dromoka!
I have a response to that.
Go on. Before you even start tapping manas, she can't be countered.
I know that.
Okay.
But I can't play spells on your turn when she resolves.
No,
right?
that's fine. I was just letting you know if you're going to try to counter
I'm
her.
going to Pongify your Selfless Spirit.
You can pongify it. I can just sacrifice it.
I know you can.
That
Make
gets
everything indestructible.
and then you don't
What
get
are
an
you
8.
gonna do? Yes, I know. That was a joke. That's fine.
You're a joke. You could have longified your Archfiend of the
Got it.
Dross.
I'll get a monkey. I also have nothing in my hand, so I am going to tap out here. And I'm going to cast 3 visits. Search my library for a forest, put it on the battlefield, and show. I will end my turn. I will draw from the Monarch after I tutor. Go Nelson.
What to...
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Haven't you always wanted a monk?
Or is the Saga will be my land for the turn?
That's a good one, I hear.
That's okay.
Word on the street is, that's pretty dope.
Yeah. I see you're gangster. I'm a pretty gangster myself. I still don't know where to put all my Urza lands, like, to utilize them properly.
Can't have you this.
I got 2 of the new, like, is all lands. I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with them.
Alright. I'm gonna tap a red, and I'm gonna cast Blasphemous Act.
Oh! I get it now.
But now I can't kill his enchantment.
It doesn't matter, he doesn't have creatures.
Okay.
At least it gives us some time.
Yep.
Sorry. I had to do it now or die.
So, Murderous Rider dies, put it on the bottom of its owner's library. I'm gonna let Blim just go to my grave.
So I can
Commander
still play
tank
this
either
land on
way.
my turn, correct? Exile top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play it.
Yes. I'm gonna. Oh, I didn't say it when I cast it, so never mind.
Alright, cut.
What?
I was gonna keep around. I was gonna sack him to keep a
Draw
servo,
from
but
one
I didn't actually keep priority, so it's not a big deal. I should learn how to play better. Solemn will die though, so I'll draw from Solemn dying.
There you go.
Before
I can't
I do have a response. Before anything dies, I will sacrifice Remorseful Cleric, and I will exile your graveyard.
So before anything dies.
Correct.
Ooh! But my Archfiend. I could just grab it back right away. In response to that. Do I want to do that? No.
I'm lucky.
We will do that.
I just got it.
And
I'm
then
gonna-
Saheeli would have
that
created
puts
me.
me down
A,
to
Saheeli would have created me a servo, but it would die because it's on the cast, so it would die to the Blasphemous Act.
Yep. So, I'm activating Phyrexian Reclamation, getting the Archfiend back in my hand, putting it down to a paltry 16 life. But then Archfiend's there. And that's, I will let Blim Comedic Genius go to my graveyard, and my Murderous Rider goes to the bottom.
Okay, has the spell resolved then?
Yep.
So back to me. Alright, I will +1 this Saheeli to get a Tom Servo. Then I will tap my Urza Saga for Moon. Actually, let's move it over here and I'll put a counter on it so I don't forget. So right now it taps for colorless. I will use that colorless to cast a Skull Clamp. That will trigger Saheeli Sublime Artificer, giving me another servo.
I feel like he was prepared for that board wipe.
I'm going to.
I didn't know you were allowed to do that.
I'm then going to pay 1 to clamp that servo and draw 2.
Nelson is clearly our enemy here.
Then I will pay
You're
another.
at 70? You're almost...
No.
If
To
your
clamp that
life
servo.
points were at
It's
8...
7.
Oh,
It's
okay.
7.
You're at 0L?
Draw
Fuck.
2.
How'd you even get there?
I'm going to pay 3.
It rolled over. See, once you hit 99 life.
I will pay 3 and cast a Basalt Monolith. That will trigger Saheeli. That will give me a servo. I will pay 1.
Nothing degenerate's ever done with Basalt Monolith.
I've never seen anyone utilize that card
Clamp
correctly.
it. I've never used it correctly.
I believe
Well,
that.
that's in here. Yep. No, you guys have played Magic with me long enough to know. I don't know how that card works.
I now remember Nelson wanted a Mesmeric Orb for his deck.
Don't know how that works either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a different deck. That was a different
Yeah,
deck.
different deck. Yeah, not this one.
That's a hell of a self-mill, though. It's just-
Go, Chris.
I poop my deck.
That's a turn. Remember when I had in my Kozilek deck my Basalt Monolith and I had infinite mana and forgot about it? And
For like
lost.
45 minutes.
Yeah, and then lost.
And then as soon as it went away, Teach went, oh, by the way.
By the way, you had infinite mana.
Why?
Oh, fuck, I knew that combo was in here and
Why
I'm a dumb.
didn't you?
I'm a dumb.
Why didn't you do the thing where you win the game? I didn't know.
I should put that deck back together just for fucking grins.
I can't cast it. You got rid of my other green source. Well, that's cool.
Sorry, bud.
Use the Field of Ruin.
Yeah, go search a basic. Go do a
Yeah,
2
man.
Also, isn't this a green source? Or you need 2 green? 3 green? Why would you even play a card like that?
Because I had it 30 seconds ago.
Because he really likes Llanowar Tribe, okay?
Ovika Enigma Goliath. 6/6 flyer, ward.
Oh, is that cool red-blue one?
Yeah, ward 3, pay 3 life. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, get X 1/1s, where X is the spell's mana value when they gain haste until end of turn.
I thought
Best
about
turn.
building her as a
Ward
commander. That's a
3
neat
and
card.
pay 3 life?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Gross.
That's
Okay.
fucking neat.
Hey, mister, 7 cards, 17 mana, and 70 life. I think we're good.
I just meant in general.
During my upkeep, Tej, discard 2 cards.
I will discard.
And I draw.
Oh, I forgot to play my land for the turn. I could have done it. I
Lion Panorama and Arctic
Oh, well.
Tree Line.
I guess I did have 3 green.
Oops.
I'm dumb. That
It's just
might,
sitting next to
Blim
me.
goes back in my hand
that might have cost us the game.
Why?
because of Phyrexian Reclamation. I paid 2 and 2 life.
Got
He left it in his graveyard, yeah.
Which is
That
the
I-
same.
that I knew, I just
This is
saw
the
it.
same as Commander Tax, except I also lose 2 life this way.
Yep.
Blim, comedic genius. Land of the turn will be this blood grip tapped because I'm low enough. And then we will Thought Vessel. I have no.
I don't know,
mana
game's
on
pretty
side.
close, guys. Neck
Yeah.
and neck for second, third, and last.
I didn't draw anything giving me haste. Go ahead, Tej.
Untap.
Upkeep, win.
Not win. I have no creatures before that angel. She is summoning sick. I will draw for turn. Gross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll spend 3 white mana to cast Archon of Emeria. Each player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn. Non-basic lands my opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped.
That hinders me. That's the idea. I don't like
Solid hindrance on the delivery.
being hindered.
I will move to my end step and draw.
Whatever
for
happened to
Monarch.
that, man?
Creatures enter tapped.
Yeah, whatever
No, no.
happened to hinder?
Non-basic
Oh, yeah.
lands enter tapped. You can't cast more than 1 spell each turn.
That also hinders.
Someone else.
So much hinder talk.
Don't appreciate it.
No. I said hinder.
alright.
That hinders me.
That hinders me.
Let's see here. Untap.
Really
Upkeep.
hinders my game plan.
Draw for turn. Urza Saga ticks up. Chapter 2. I can pay 2 and tap it to create a 0/0
If
colorless
you kill
construct.
one of those creatures,
Construct, basically.
thumbs up for the game time.
I only have 1 more white counter spell in the deck.
Alright. Land for turn will be
Force in the
a Darksteel
Play it.
Citadel,
Do it.
which enters tapped thanks to Tejas Archon. Artifact count 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that's not an enchantment. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Artifact count 5. Alright, we're gonna plus Saheeli.
Why would it matter how many artifacts you have?
Because the next
I
spell I
know
cast
it.
this turn costs 1 less for each artifact.
Can't you just let me be myself for like
I'm
8
sorry.
minutes?
I'm sorry, bro.
You're supposed to be entertaining the audience.
I'm gonna pay 2 to cast Nezahal.
They
Primal Time.
already hate you.
Can't be
I'm
countered.
trying to
I have
win
no
them
maximum
back.
hand size. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, I draw a card. I can discard 3 cards to exile it and return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. I can't cast any more spells because Tej doesn't like anyone having fun.
I'm actually still having fun.
Yeah, I'm just.
I never fucking my deck.
Cause my dick
My deck, supersize. Your deck looks like 2 fries. Anybody else remember that song?
I
Back in the day?
vaguely do.
My dick.
My dick.
My
Nope.
dick. Supersize.
MVP. Your dick has STD.
That song was hilarious. Yeah, that's all.
I was gonna say, I think you're done.
Go.
I assume you're done.
Go, Chris. Go.
Fucking great.
Go, Chris.
Huh.
My left foot. That's all I know of the song.
We've been through this. It's my dick.
Am I right?
My left foot, your left foot.
Looks like two fries.
That's not enough to do
My
that.
left foot look like those guys.
My left foot. Get talked
Pit of
about.
Offerings would be
Your
my land
left
for the
foot,
turn.
you got about a gout.
Do you have a blue card in here?
Oh yeah, Pongify for sure.
Let's exile Pact and Blasphemous Act from your graveyard.
Yeah.
And you have something with green.
And you can
in
cast
your
them,
graveyard?
right?
No.
No, it gives them access to those colors.
Yeah. Now
Oh, yeah,
Three
that's right.
visits.
I have no graveyard currently.
I
Three visits.
I got
That's it.
blue and red.
Exile all
I
3 visits, and then the Pit of Offerings can make all 3 of these colors.
Got you.
could have just exiled Joyra.
I could have.
Got 2 for 1 there.
That's true. Much less concerned about you abusing that in the future.
Oh, I don't. There's no Graveyard Incursion in this deck. Unless is there an Elixir of Immortality? Because that's
Yeah,
an artifact
that's
card
your-
line. That
yeah.
might be in here.
Yeah.
This is an artifact deck. There's probably an Elixir in here.
Hurley lives on
Better
through
be.
elixirs of immortality in people's EDH decks.
Green, green, green.
To be fair, I'm OG Elixir.
I know.
I'm Hurley level
2, 3.
Elixir of
Yeah.
Immortality.
My one spell this turn will be
Fucking love that card.
Titan of Industry.
That's a good card.
When it enters, choose 2. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Your Basalt Monolith is scary.
There's nothing in. I mean,
So
that's fine.
is the
There's
no. So is his True Conviction. So I will
it's only
target.
one, okay.
I will target that, and I will choose to put a shield counter on my Ovika. Those are the modes I'm choosing.
Ever smells.
I didn't.
I will cast Heroic Intervention.
Oh no!
Permanent Psychic Control gain indestructible
Shit.
and hexproof until end of turn.
I
So
can cast
weird.
spells on Chris's turn, but can't help because I have an enchantment.
This is my one spell this turn.
At least you force him to use it.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't help with the true conviction, but
It
at least
doesn't.
you force him to use it.
Can't get rid of it. Apparently, 0 for 2. Pass turn.
Untap. During my upkeep, I choose the first option. I will deal 4 damage to your Archon, and I will gain 4 life.
Wait, hold on.
Where's that other heroic intervention you had?
Go ahead, pop my demonic pack and keep me from losing the game. Please.
I should. To teach you a thing or two. No, I understand.
Alright.
Did he just threaten to teach you a thing or two?
You might have. Okay.
So it's Beejin for a Teejin.
Good solid.
I will.
Just magic brings out the best in all of us. Magic and beers bring out the best in all of us.
Legion for a Tejan, you say?
I was gonna say, or is it Beejin on a Teejin?
Yeah.
Beejin 4.
Mana cost throws me. Goodness. Okay, I'm gonna pay 2 for a demonic tutor. Search my library for
Seems
a
good.
card.
And card.
Putting an card in hand, then shuff, which is the abbreviated form.
I love a good dem toot.
Oh, there we go. Better not enough to do that and that. Shucks, sir. Fuck it. We'll take it anyway.
That's what she said.
I know. I don't have answers.
Me.
Care to cut?
Chris is making me use my answers, so I got nothing.
We will Alpine Guide.
Classic. Classic Blim.
Classic Blim.
Classic Blim.
ETB, search for a mountain, put on the battlefield, tapped, then shuff. When enters, then shuff.
Seamount.
I'm gonna lose the mountain right away though if I do things the way I want.
Do it. Okay.
Cavalier of Night.
Love that card.
When Cavalier of Night enters the battlefield, I may sacrifice another creature. I will sacrifice the Alpine Guide. When I do destroy target creature an opponent controls, I will be destroying the Angel.
Is it still Chris's turn?
No.
Probably.
Okay.
Okay. But then I'm completely tapped out. So when I go to combat and send Blim your way.
Beast within.
Nah, that's go. And
That
then I
Dromoka
lose.
deck is a wily deck.
I get a
You
3.
get a beast.
Okay.
So
Yep.
I have one for you.
No.
He's just sitting over
No,
there.
I do.
The rest of us have hands. Teacher's over there just shuffling his answers.
Run it out, boys!
Yeah. Nope, that's it. I lose on my next turn. Go ahead, teach.
The Archon's gone, right?
Yes, I got rid of that for us
I
friends.
promise you, if I draw rapid hybridization, I will save you.
I did everything in my power to try and give Teach demonic pact.
I know, and I appreciate it.
I'll see.
I will let the true conviction stick around to save you.
Draw. Upkeep Angel. Then draw. What are you? Oh, that thing I wanted to use before.
No one's even taken the Monarch once.
I
It's
was
weird.
going to. I
You
was
were-
going to
you were
fucking
about to.
try.
I haven't
We're
had
about
a
to.
board to do it.
It's also
Yeah,
hard to
well, yeah,
swing
right,
through
right.
a growing army of 4/4
4/4
flying
angels.
vigilant, lifelink, double strikers
Yeah.
that for the briefest amount of time didn't untapped during everyone's fucking untap step 2.
Fucking drum bellower, man. Such a
I will play Kinjali's Sunwing. Creatures my opponent's control enter tags. I will end my turn and draw for Monarch.
I'm supposed to play the stacks cards around here, Tej.
That's it.
Alright.
That's it.
Now you've upset him, okay? Now you've upset him.
Counter me 4 times. Shame on me.
No, creature spell. Okay, alright. I didn't miss any. Everybody played it. Creature. I forgot. Non-creature, I draw a card, but nobody played any. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
I
that's not true.
sacrificed this
That's not
mountain with my
true.
Alpine.
Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature, draw a card. I cast
Within.
Heroic Intervention.
Oh, and Beast
And
Within.
Beast Within.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, draw for turn. Do you... No. Wait. Sorry. Holy fuck.
You're land hoed.
I'm land curious here. My non-basics...
Doesn't matter.
Okay,
Nope,
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
Anymore.
Creatures enter tags.
Doesn't matter. Alright. Creatures entertainment.
Creatures
Yeah.
enter
I got
tags.
rid of the Archon
I will
for us.
play Seat of the Synod as my land for the turn, increasing artifact count.
Urza Saga?
Oh yeah, thank you. Urza Saga actually on my after my draw would trigger or go up to 3. So then I have to sacrifice it and search my library for an artifact card with mana cost 0 or 1, put it onto the battlefield, and then shoof
Then shove.
Then fucking shoof.
Then, ooh.
I guess that's a Mabe.
You may tut for end card, then shove.
Yeah, fuck it.
I mean, I get wanting to shorten the language because Magic cards have
We're doing
so
it,
many
boys.
fucking words
There
on
it
them.
is.
There she be. This is my Hurley tribute deck.
10 years ago it was a joke, but
Yeah.
today Matt Hulk might have been onto something.
It fucking entered.
I've wanted to build this guy, but
Me too.
I have
at
two.
7 fucking mana.
Yeah.
That's why I've
It's-
never played.
I
He
don't-
dies once, now he costs 9.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it has built-in decent protection, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Costs 8.
Farewell
I
says
play her
fuck
again.
you.
I was gonna say, and commanders beyond like 6, even 6 themselves make me uneasy. Graz is just built around ramping into him, so like that one's like one of my weird outliers. But everything else, I try
Put
to
it on the
stick
battlefield,
to
and this
4
is
or
a cast
less.
trigger, right? So I do not get a servo for that. I will pay 2, floating 1,
Stupid.
and cast a Mind Stone. That will get me a servo with the one from Assault Monolith. Clamp it.
Shit.
Kill it.
But it intertapped.
You didn't stop him at all.
How did you
Draw
do?
2.
How do?
Artifact count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Artifact count is 8. I will plus Saheeli, and then I will tap 2.
Can't do nothing about nothing.
1, 2. And I will cast Kozilek the Great Distortion.
Yeah.
When I cast him, if I have fewer than 7 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Equal
5,
to the
6.
distance. Enters tapped.
Yes, those enters tap. Thank you.
Oh, that's dumb.
He's drawing the distance.
He's drawing full speed.
So you have 7 cards in him now?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
No raisin. Do I want to do that?
What are you mumbling?
Do I want to do that?
No, I don't want to do that.
My left foot.
Dumb.
Real dumb.
I keep looking at my hand like there's anything I can do, but I die in my upkeep.
That's
I'm gonna pay 6 for Everflowing Chalice to get 3 counters. That is a non-creature spell,
that is correct.
which will get me a T-Servo.
Untap it because he already said tapped. And it was tapped already.
It's true. It's true.
No, now it's exerted.
Stun
I'm gonna
forward.
pay 1 to clamp it.
I thought Warlord was coming back. I should look into that because if any of my old cards are still usable.
Oh, it doesn't.
That game's
doesn't
fun as shit.
no maximum.
Warlord Saga of the Storm. I was a Nothrog player. I like the Terror of Sharn Pass. No? Okay.
Sorry. I tried.
It was their off-brand Beholder. So your basically your commander
Go, Chris.
was a big floating beholder that you would add eye stalks to, and each eye stalk gave it new abilities.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, there were a few Terror of whatevers, but the Nothrog were mostly like orcs, ogres, goblins, generic greenskins.
Draw for turn.
Save me, Obi-Wan, Chris. You're environmental.
Yeah, I definitely did not
If
find
you
that
save
rapid
him,
hybridization.
that's another player that you have to worry about in the future.
Yes, but this player almost killed himself by mistake if you did save him. If you didn't save him, he did kill himself by mistake.
You're confusing Chris.
Not wrong. I'm going to cast Balmor, Battle Mage Captain, and then I'm going to pass.
You
It's
promised.
okay.
What does that
It's
monster
okay.
do?
It is a 1/3 flyer. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery, creatures I control get +1/+0 and gain trample. It also enters tapped.
Untap. During my upkeep, I choose one that hasn't been chosen. I choose to lose the game.
Okay, with that trigger on the stack.
Everybody lives?
For
That's on that deck.
6. No, but I do have Sublime Epiphany, and I will counter target activated or triggered ability.
Alright.
And then I will turn target non-land permanent to its owner's hand.
Or, yeah.
Probably. Oh boy. God, there's so much bullshit out here.
There's a lot of bullshit.
I will. This is a cast trigger, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So my things are gonna come tapped regardless. I will bounce your court.
My court.
Yes. And then create a token that's a copy of target creature I control. I'll make a copy of the Titan of Industry. And target player draws a card.
After targets are declared. Door spot.
Show me the potato salad!
M. Smith's chip.
No, I got nothing.
Alright.
Alright.
So So I'll start resolving.
Counter that.
So,
Alright, that.
the I lose is not lost.
Yep.
Thank you, Chris.
I make a copy of Titan of Industry. When it ETBs, destroy
Which means
target.
now that's just an enchantment.
It is. until I
Destroy
can
target
find a way
artifact or
to-
enchantment. I will target your true
Wait, hold on. What?
He made a copy
ETB
of
from
Titan.
the Titan of
Got
Industry.
it. And you're destroying something?
Just your other enchantments, the True
The
Conviction.
Conviction.
Got it.
And I will also put a. Ooh boy.
Shield counter on Kozlik.
Chris, no.
I'm actually going to put a shield counter on this other Titan of Industry.
Nice.
And could I have that copy token again?
Yes. Yes, you may.
Okay. In response, I'm gonna pay 2 and
That's the
lose
Titan,
2
right? The copy.
and
Yes.
put Blim in my hand.
And I got 6 of these little dudes.
Okay. Does all of your stuff resolve? And we go back to my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Draw. Shit enters tapped, you say. 2 shreds, you say. Well, you know him. You've heard of him. Blim comedic genius.
Woo! Blimithy.
Blimithy Chalamet.
Esquire.
Yes. Also Lightning Greaves.
Nice.
Move to equip Lightning Greaves.
No response.
We did it.
You need to choose targets. BTW.
What?
Move to equip Lightning Greaves.
Move to equip Lightning Greaves.
Targeting.
Targeting Blim.
Okay.
Blim now has Shroud and can't be targeted, therefore boots
Correct.
fall off.
Correct.
Okay.
Grief sucks. I don't know
That's
how
what
anyone
imps
plays that
get.
garbage.
That's what imps get for trying to wear
Fucking-
boots.
Go ahead, Deej.
Untap.
I'll be good.
Upkeep. No angel. Chris. Draw for turn.
You bounce the court, right?
Yep.
And then
Bounce
destroy
the court
his
and
True Conviction. Okay.
Shit, he's gonna become the Monarch when he recasts it.
Shire Terrace.
I mean, I was gonna try and get it.
If my shit didn't enter tapped, like everyone else's.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oofta doofta.
Farewell. 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 Board is the key. I was gonna see if anyone else was gonna take it there. Otherwise
Nope.
I was gonna do it myself.
Remember
I
the other
appreciate
day
it.
when I was like, I love my friends?
It's motherfucking Christmas in July.
To quote Eddie Guerrero, I lied.
R.I.P.
This feels risky.
I'll take your business elsewhere.
Nope, actually it doesn't.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. Just felt right to yell that when risky business was brought up. I don't know. Anyway.
I will move to combat.
Combat. Anyway.
I will attack Nelson
What the fuck?
for daring to be life leader.
What did I ever do?
Your life leader.
I know. I didn't try to be.
6 flying.
Christ. Not a cracker.
No, at least he doesn't have lifelink and double strike anymore.
Truth.
correct.
6 flying, you say?
Alright.
No responses and no blockers.
After blocks were not declared.
No blocks were declared.
That's what I said. After blocks were not declared. I'm going to cast Hunter's Insight, targeting my Angel token.
That's a good one.
What does that one do?
That
Choose
draws
target
cards.
creature I control. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a
Draw
player
that many
or
cards.
planeswalker, I draw that many cards.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's real good.
Alright. 6,
1, 2, 3. What? 6?
4, 5, 6.
Oh, you were
6.
attacking with both.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see
Yeah.
that. Okay. Shit, I forgot what I was at. Was it 25?
You took
26.
3.
I took 3 already?
Yep.
Okay, so
4,
another
5,
3.
6. I will draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second main.
Same as the first.
Same as the first.
I should play play good cards instead of aggressively fucking bad ones.
4.
But I love all the bad cards in this deck so much.
That's a good deck.
Alpine Guide was such a fun stumble upon.
Court of Grace.
I have a response.
Go on.
I'm going to discard Thopter Spy Network to counterspell it.
Kozilek. Fuck. Okay. Well then.
Yeah, there's some bitches floating around this board all of a sudden.
Yeah, there is. Ornithopter of Paradise.
That's not one of them.
No,
Nice.
Nelson's
That's
a
a
bitch.
great card.
Discard a 2-drop and counter it.
Do it.
Fuck him.
I'm going to be real honest. I have 7 cards in my hand and 6 of them are lands, boys. So the question is,
What do
will
you
your
do?
spell resolve?
Move to my end step, draw from Monarch.
I like the mods.
Go Nelson.
I don't.
Hey, at least I prevented him from having double Monarch, okay?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I can and do Monarch.
Double crown.
2 crowns! King and Queen crown.
Quick, print me another one.
2 crowns.
Alright,
Alright, untap.
Yeah, Chris has one.
I have one in my bag.
I
Draw
think
return.
I think those take like 45 minutes on my printer. My new print is real fucking fast. I love it.
Land for turn will be a training center. I'm going to. Where are you? Darksteel Citadel. I'm gonna pay 1 to crack my Mind Stone to draw a card. Jesus. Fork. Fork and forks. Yeah, I didn't cast anything yet. Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
7, 7, and
Plus
12,
Saheeli.
12. Yeah. Dang.
Correct.
You tease the bag.
Tap 1.
I can't say that.
To be fair,
I'm
Tej
sorry.
is the
No.
bad.
Teaches it more life than the 3 of us combined.
Creating me a Tom Servo from Saheeli Sublime Artificer because that's a non-creature spell. Does
He's
enter tap.
tapped.
Thank you.
Got him.
Pay 1 to clamp it. Draw 2.
In public.
Jed clamp it.
Public.
Oh, goddamn. This game did not go the way I imagined it, and then not the way I reimagined it after playing some of it.
This game is an adventure.
And I've made poor choices in.
Alright.
Did I take damage
I'm
at the
gonna
end of
pay
your turn
3.
just from having this?
No, it's only when Blim deals combat damage to a player
Okay.
does
Be
the
1
ability
floating from
trigger.
the ever-flowing chalice.
So if Blim don't
As I
hit,
pay
Blim don't
a
do
red
shit.
and a blue, and I will be casting Storm the Vault. Whenever one or more creatures I control deal combat damage to a player, I create a colorless treasure artifact token, and then begin my end step. If I control 5 or more artifacts, I transform Storm the Vault. That will create me a tap servo. Use the 1 floating mana to clamp it and draw 2 more.
I feel like he's doing well.
Yeah, we gotta do some stuff about some stuff.
Listen, friends, together we can take him out.
Nothing is over.
Two for an Ethereum Sculptor.
Gross.
Any triggers? And it enters tapped?
Thank you. It does enter tapped. No triggers because it's a creature spell.
I didn't know if you had any
It's also an
other
artifact
artifact.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I don't have anything about that.
Okay, I'm just making...
cast Darksteel Forge?
I did.
God damn it, that was that idea.
I'm gonna
Oh, just
pay,
kill his stuff.
I'm gonna pay 1,
Destroy
and I'm
things, you
gonna
say.
cast Liquid Metal Torque. That will create me
Love
a.
that card.
Yeah.
That'll create me a servo.
Garbage combo with the Darksteel Forge.
Tap.
Tap.
Oh yeah,
Tap-
sorry.
tap
this
servo.
Is tapped. I
That's
thought
what the
you-
T is
yeah,
for.
I was confused.
Got him. We killed Tej.
The T stands for tapped.
Tap 1, clamp the servo, draw 2.
God, I'm gonna have to.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm going to move to combat.
Really? No one's gonna say anything. I'm gonna be the one.
Usually.
Genital warts.
What?
That was the Family Guy. Joke.
I'm gonna swing at Teach with a 12-12 menace and a 7-7.
I will kill you in your ass.
Wow.
What non-basic land is that?
19, you say?
You have a white
19
and a
total.
green, though. You could fog.
I have a white or a green.
Oh,
out.
you could holy day.
I'll take 12.
Oh,
Nope, I will take 19.
Holy day, holy day, holy day.
Nelson's the monarch.
Yep. I'm gonna
Yeah, he hasn't drawn quite a few cards here.
swiggity
so
swoop
he's-
that right out.
Do you still have a hand limit?
No,
It does not.
Okay.
Nezahal says nope. Then I will go ahead and move to my end step, draw for Monarch, and pass to my good friend.
You see, guys, I'm suffering along with the rest of you.
Alrighty.
For you to suffer?
If you say so. Untap. Draw. Play a land for a turn. Also, so many goddamn cards in hand, no.
I'll just win with what you have on board then.
Don't forget that at least 6 of them were lands. I did give away the information
Yeah,
earlier. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Could be all lands.
Could all be
Could be a boat.
I'm going to cast Flame of Anor. Choose one. I will choose target player draws 2. Cast turn.
I'll draw.
I have a target myself.
Damn.
Okay.
Does it resolve?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got nothing. Or am I just slow?
The final counter spell
Alright.
costs 3 mana that I have, and I only have 1 off.
These are all 2 power now. These are still 1 power. Draw 2. Oh, they ender tapped though because you're stupid Sunwing.
Great!
Awesome.
Yep.
Way to
fuck
make
that
way
thing.
to
She's
make
a
it harder for me
beautiful
to.
She is. I only run her in dinosaurs though.
I only run her in flyers.
I pulled a Zakama from Commander Masters. and
No
thought
one's talking about
building
Zakama.
It's true. That never came
no
up in
one-
conversation.
Naya Dino.
Shut
You're
up.
kind of a
White
piece of
No one is
shit to
talking
bring
about
that
Zakama.
up while we're talking about
Sorry.
beautiful Kinjali Sunwing.
Sorry.
Nelson, make up for creatures.
I'll go home. 3 tapped creatures.
But he's a vegan.
I mean, yeah,
he
you
uses
could
Apple
kill me.
products.
You could kill me. Oh wait, sorry. I forgot to transform Storm of the Vault. That makes you better here into a land base. But hey, gives me blue for each artifact I control. You don't know.
I will attack you with.
You don't know. Oh. You probably could though. I'm out here.
I'm out here.
Just remember, I'm the first one to do any damage to Teach this game. So.
To be fair, my deck doesn't win through combat damage. It just sort of sneaks you a card that makes you read the words, you lose the game.
And then go, fuck! Fucking
I
hell.
will attack you with 6 2/1 goblins. I believe they're 2 1s. Yes, 2 1s.
12.
And a 7/7 trampler and a 6/6 flyer.
Me, right? You don't want to swing all that at Saheeli Sublime Artificer?
No.
She's real scary.
She is sublime.
So what's the total number of damage coming in here?
6, 13, 25.
25, you say, not 23? Because I could crack Elixir of Immortality and get to 24.
Prevent the next
25.
23 damage
Yeah, no,
dealt to
I've
you.
got nothing. You got me, bud.
Oh shit.
I'm dead.
And you're the monarch, Chris.
25. So I'm at -6.
Monarch.
I wasn't lying when I told you boys that I had that
That
conflict
was-
and a fit. I also had I drew a Jin from the Monarch, and then I had 2 4-drops and a 3-drop.
Second main, I will recast my commander.
That was a fun game.
It's still going for some of us.
For some people, it is a game.
It's a fucking puzzle.
It is.
End step, draw for Monarch.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm never Monarch.
No, it's-
I don't remember how
I,
this works.
I believe you.
Pestern.
I'm barely Monarch, and I kept it the entire game.
Untap. Upkeep.
Yeah,
There's no available choices.
Demonic Pact is an enchantment.
Yep. It exists.
CMC of 4. It's black.
It has all
Has
sorts
2
of
to my
words.
devotion.
Well, we're gonna Rakdos Signet.
Get him. No, you get him.
You get.
For those of you off camera who have no idea what I'm fucking motioning at, stuttering,
Get him.
jittering at, Chanel get Teach, go.
Alright, okay.
Chris ended you.
Yeah, but he deserved to end me. I'm sitting next to him. You should.
This is the power spot.
It is. It
only
is.
prudent.
Chris, do you have any flyers?
I have a reach creature and a flyer.
Okay. And all bigger than Blim.
Does it go around the reach?
No, I know exactly where you're going with that. I appreciate it.
I like that your
You know what?
response was sometimes.
We're just gonna thin the deck out and lose some more life by paying 2 and 2 and grabbing Alpine Guide and then casting Alpine Guide, looking for a mountain. Did you just play that creature?
I played it last turn.
It's been out for a
previous
while.
turn.
Got it. Okay.
It's been out since before Kajale Sunwing was a thing.
Got it.
I mean, I played it the same round
Nope.
you played that.
Yep.
Do I have any non-basics? Because that's the other cool thing about this thing. It's search library for a mountain.
Yep.
So I can, at the very least, convert boring-ass basics into fancy mountains. Nope. So we're just gonna grab that mountain, and then next turn when we have to attack if able, and it dies.
When we have to attack if able.
Yep. Well, I can't swing through. Can't swing over.
So we should go under. That's what the Alpine Guide's for. Under the mountains.
He doesn't lead me anywhere good. I don't want to just trade. Fine, this is a dumb game. Go teach.
Jesus Christ.
Hopefully the mic doesn't
Wow.
pick that up.
We'll probably smell that through YouTube.
We get an E tag just for that.
Pretty
you, right?
for
That's pretty
you.
Alright, on tap upkeep. Draw.
I miss Nelson.
Nelson, remember
It's taken
that
from us
chair.
too soon. The very first basic forest of the game. Now we're
Shit, was
cooking
right.
with fire.
Did Chris blow a hole in his chair while I was pissing?
Heard it over there, did you?
Oh, felt it. Straight up rumble.
Alright.
Now I'm ashamed.
Chris, how many flyers do you have?
A flyer.
1,
2 flyer and one flyer, 1 reach.
Honestly, I thought
I
that woke up
have
Bruce.
an flyer.
You're at 14.
I am. And dropping.
Play a Chroma's Memorial. It does whatever you want it to.
Yes.
You've seen me play it. It's fine.
You would stay alive.
We tried Bulbasaur. We tried.
Staying alive. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to
Yeah, I don't care if
cast Hunter's Prowess on my Angel token. Until end of turn, my Angel token gets +3/+3, trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, I draw that many cards.
I'm going to cast Imp's Mischief.
Finally got there.
Target creature is actually my Cavalier of Night.
What?
Change the target of target spell with a single target. I lose life equal to that spell's mana value.
You lose 5.
I do lose 5.
Jesus.
So you change the target to
So,
now?
you said until the end of the turn, target Cavalier of Night gets +3/+3 against trample, and whenever it deals combat damage, draw that.
But it doesn't fly.
That's fine. You can't swing through Chris, so you're coming at me for the card advantage.
What a fool.
So I need to do this now.
What a fool you are.
I am.
Uh,
Comedic genius.
So you can block 2 of my things. No, 1 thing.
One whole thing. Yeah, this has Shroud, otherwise I would
Gross.
have made you
Gross.
use this shit like that.
Oh, they're fucking gross. I can't kill you. I can't. I can't do it.
Thanks.
I keep pooping it. Used to keep pooping it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I am
7,
nothing
8,
if not
5.
still sitting at this table.
I'm going to.
Nelson, I don't get
Oh!
this meme at all.
The high ground. It's Obi-Wan.
Okay.
I guess Teach would probably get it more than anyone else.
I will cast Shalai, Voice of Plenty.
No, nobody else hexproof.
Me, Planeswalkers I control, and other creatures I control have hexproof.
Neat.
I can pay 6 mana to put a plus counter.
I have sexproof.
On each
I had
creature I
sex
control.
proof in high school.
Most days I still do.
Yeah, no,
I will end my turn. Go, Chris.
What type?
I recall what women are, but only vaguely. You have
Draw turn.
I have hexproof.
I don't even have the card in my hand that I'm thinking about casting, so I don't know why.
Shalai is
It's
a
me.
3/4.
I have hexproof. 3/4, I say.
Like that.
Shalai is targetable though, right? Because it's
Correct.
other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Targetable for now.
It's me. Hi.
All my creatures freaking entertain. Oh, stupid Kinjali.
C.
Care for none of this. I'm going to pay 2 mana. Green and that one colorless thing. I'm going to cast Glimpse the Core. I'm going to get 2 more goblins. These get +1/+0 and trample until end of turn. I'm going to choose search my library for basic forest, put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle.
Your copy is a copy of Titan of Industry, right?
Correct.
Shoot. I think I have one of the like fancy treatments of that card, and I don't know why I haven't played it.
I'm going to choose a birdie token from my Riku trigger. Because I choose a mode.
Birdie token enters tapped.
I'll kill you. You make red. Tap this island to activate Izzet Signet. Cast a Braid targeting Shalai. 3 damage on Shalai.
3/4.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait.
Cast trigger. I will choose to exile the top card of my library. Until the end of my next turn, I may play it.
And then Orbicon or whatever.
What's it?
Don't you get stuff from
I
that?
already did that.
Oh, you did those already. Gotcha.
Another +1/+0 with trample on these guys.
Excuse me. Everyone's getting real quiet, thinky.
It's true.
I don't like it.
We're hitting the Infinity War.
Nice. What? Where it feels like your turns take for fucking ever.
I mean, yeah.
what were you saying?
What is read the whole, is that Enter the Brave the Sands? Is that what that is?
Brave the Sands. Creatures I control have vigilance.
Yep.
Each creature I control can block an additional creature.
That's what I thought it said, okay.
Eknam.
Red.
I feel like you got where I was going.
Yep.
Red, green, 1.
Are you that Hulk?
I'm going to cast Cloth's Will. going to choose Smash Relics. Destroy up to X target artifacts and or enchantments. I will cast it where X equals 1, targeting Brave the Sands.
Is that still a super expensive card? Because it's so good.
Brave the Sands is destroyed.
Maybe.
Nice.
It was only printed once, I think, right? Just in the AFR decks.
And I will
Yes,
It's
I
a
believe
real
so.
good card.
Pizza Pizzazz is done.
exile another card.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, Pizza Pizzazz.
Did I play a land this turn? 1, 2.
Someday I'll get an actual functioning oven or pizza oven, but until then I still have my Pizza Pizzazz from college.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, Pizza Pizzazz.
What the hell's a pizza pizzazz?
Seriously?
It's
Yeah.
the spinny pizza cooker.
It's the open air pizza cooker that is allowed in dorms
I know what
because
you're-
it times out automatically.
Got it, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that's what it was called.
At one point, my Pizza Pizzazz was jamming. The disc would spin and then it would just stop. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why isn't this thing working? And then my wife admitted to me that she hit it and she was annoyed by it. And then she just threw the disc across the room, bending the edge. And then I hammered it back.
I will move to
Pizzazz,
combat.
bro.
Works great.
Teach.
Yes.
I'm going to attack you.
Never mind. False alarm.
Has anyone ever said Tej without an
all of this.
exasperated sigh following it?
Not when we play
5.
Magic.
No.
It happens sometimes.
I've heard of it.
Gonna do both. There are 12 5/1 goblins coming at you with trample. There is one flying trampling 6/3 and an 11/7 trampler.
Just that.
Do you want to talk about somebody? Are you okay?
He kept me alive just so I could watch.
Constant misses. I'm waiting for something. There's gonna be something.
Guy.
There always is.
All right. What are your 4 biggest?
It would be these 2 and 2 goblins.
Okay. And assuming that
But
I
everything
block,
does have trample.
assuming that I block those,
Yep.
how much damage will I take?
It depends on the toughness of the blockers.
Because of trample. Saheeli's already... Shalai? Shalai.
Okay, how much?
13 times 5 is 50, 60,
65.
Okay.
plus 11 more.
That knowledge.
So it'd be 76
Helps.
total.
4 for Angel will block the biggest one,
Okay.
which is
An 11/7 trampling Titan of Industry token.
3/4 blocking the next biggest one.
3-1, effectively. He abraded it for 3 damage.
Got it.
Yep.
But that doesn't reduce toughness.
No.
It still only have to assign lethal with
1 point
trample,
of
which
lethal
1
to it?
point damage makes it lethal because
Yes.
that's enough to destroy it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then 2 tokens.
That's right, ladies. I got that ruling correct.
That one. And then 2 5/5s? 2 5/1s?
5 ones.
Blocks were declared.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say after blocks.
Here it comes.
No, blocks were declared. You have priority.
I have nothing. Moving to damage. Moving to damage.
Well, I have priority. So how much damage will I take? As
So it
of
was
right now.
70, what, 76?
76 minus 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 66.
Not enough. You got it. I'm dead.
What?
Wow.
Yep.
Did
Wow.
not see that coming.
Now.
Yep.
Power play.
What is Chris doing second me?
Nope.
Going to my end step.
Got it. Nope. Can't block it.
Okay.
Oh no, now Schnell's stuff can come in untapped.
On tap.
What have you done?
Upkeep. Draw.
Please don't.
Suspend only card. Garbage.
Please don't kill my doubles.
Nope.
I can lose in the dumbest way. No.
Do it for the lulz.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, we're gonna throw down Lich's Mastery.
What is that?
Hexproof, I can't lose the game. Whenever I would gain life, I draw that many cards.
I have a response.
Okay. Hang
I,
on.
I was going to say, I feel like there's more to that card.
Whenever I lose
I
life,
have lost to that game.
whenever I lose life, for each 1 life lost, exile a permanent I control or a card from my hand or graveyard. When Lich's Mastery leaves the battlefield, i.e. it's the last thing left, I lose the game.
Yeah, I've tried to think of ways to break that card. I don't trust you to have not figured it out. I'm going to defabricate that counter.
Okay. I was just going
2 more goggles.
Archfiend of the Dross.
Oop.
And you have reach, blockers, whatever. So I'm going to suspend a Profane Tutor and then just pass and then let you kill me. Because, yeah, I can't block all of it. You got it.
Sweet. I will take it. This was the second game for my Riku modular deck, and I was incredibly pleased with the results. Not just the win, but the focus of this deck was to have a mittful of modal cards that would kind of leave me with an answer for any eventuality. And once I got over some early mana issues, that is exactly how the deck functioned. There was a few draw spells in there that drew me into cards that allowed me to have answers for pretty much whatever was going on. If I had an MVP for tonight, it was Ovika Enigma Goliath. This was my first time ever getting this creature out onto the board, and she was a house. Turning all my non-creature spells into that many goblins with haste, and then Balmor Battle Mage from Dominaria United, pumping them all up for each instant or sorcery, just led to overwhelming creature advantage that even managed to take out Tej, who was, I believe, at 51 yet at that point. I didn't realize how much damage I was attacking with. I kind of overdid it. The board was just wider and bigger than I had anticipated. As for the rest of the game, Blim, we saw cards out of Blim again that had a couple things gone differently would have taken people out again. The Archfiend of the Dross would have been very close to taking somebody out. Is it Demonic Pact, I believe?
Yeah.
The one where the last mode generally picked is to lose the game. The last time that deck was on camera, I lost to that thing. So he was very close to eliminating people himself. Dromoka, that deck is a fantastic deck. I've wanted to build a Control-y Selesnya deck, and after playing this game again tonight, I'm like, I don't want to do that to my friends. I don't want to do that.
Wow.
It would be a slightly different build, but my God, it's like I'm going to have to be very particular about the cards I put into it because that thing is very powerful. There were wide swaths of this game where we could do nothing to that. Nelson's Saheeli deck, as soon as that thing got traction, it took off. And I wasn't overly concerned about it because I had a Cloth's Will in hand for quite a while. And as soon as he started to build kind of a bad board state, X-Spell, just destroy a bunch of his stuff, wipe out all his servo tokens, it would have really handled him. The artifact, the Darksteel, not Monolith, Darksteel Forge. Making all of his stuff indestructible, neutered that plan. At that point it was, okay, now it has to be player removal. Otherwise he was just going to run away with that thing. He was drawing way too many cards with a Skull Clamp that we couldn't target. His creatures he could make indestructible with just a tap of his Torque at that point. It was, I mean, he would have ran away with it at that point. I didn't want to eliminate him first. I kind of had to at that point, or he was going to run away with that game. All said, I really enjoyed this deck. I am looking forward to some fantastic new modal spells that are going to be coming out shortly in Bloomburrow, and this deck is going to get a pretty sizable overhaul. There are tons of cards from that set that I cannot wait to get my hands on.
So I brought back Saheeli tonight, and I absolutely love this deck. I had taken it apart quite a while ago when I built my Faraday deck because there was a decent amount of overlap. I don't know, the first thing that comes to mind is Omniscience, which is kind of a centerpiece of this deck that we didn't see tonight. But where the deck really shines tonight is a little bit of a combo-y, I guess more synergistic than combo, between Skull Clamp and Saheeli Sublime Artificer. So the deck, I forget exactly what the creature count is in the deck, but I have a lot of artifacts and other non-creature spells that are in the deck. So if I can get Saheeli out with the Skull Clamp and there's no answer to either of them, I can draw a ton of cards. It helped me a lot that I had the Nezahal on board. Where I really ran into problems was that I just drew into a huge vein of land. I had 6 land in my hand. I think it got up to 7 at one point, and a couple 4-drops and like a 3-drop. So really, I wasn't that big of a threat for counter spells, even though people don't know that because they don't know what's in my hand. I'm not playing with like what's the card? Telepathy, where players play with their hands revealed or something like that. Which that'd be a fun wrinkle in a different deck, just not this one. I think where I really kind of gassed myself out was, like I said, drawing all the lands. I did not get to see any of the big Eldrazi outside of the Kozilek the Great Distortion. I didn't see any Ulamogs or anything else like that that this deck really wants to start getting to. I did draw on my final draw, which was my Monarch draw. I did draw the original printing of the first Jin-Gitaxias. So my opponent's hand size would have been reduced by 7 cards. Mine is increased by 7 cards. He's a really cool card and oppressive, and I like him a lot, but I just didn't get him out. There were a few other things that I would have liked to have seen. Again, Omniscience would have been helpful to just start playing things for free, but it just wasn't in the cards. Didn't get to draw anything that really helped me out. Tej was so far ahead in life and what he was doing. All of our removal and other tricks, I guess, were spent trying to get him back in check. Really didn't work very well till the very end. I was able to do him, I think, 19 points of damage on my way, right before I was on my way out. And, that weakened him enough that Chris could kind of finish the job there. That Dromoka deck is filthy. I pulled a Dromoka from the list one time, and I've got her sitting around for some sort of, where Chris talked about Selesnya control too. I thought about it. I don't really have multiple decks built of the same, I guess, colors. Not that there's not overlap in my colors, but my Selesnya deck right now is Sithis, so I don't have another Selesnya deck built. But Dromoka's one that I've tossed around a little bit, kind of like a Control-y Flyers type build that I just never really pulled the trigger on. Blim just gets scarier every time he gets additions. I didn't know. I was hanging on to that Pongify because I didn't know if I was going to get the Archfiend and then have to deal with it on my own. But when I knew that if Tej didn't have an answer, that I could Pongify his Selfless Spirit on his end step and then cast the Blasphemous Act on my main phase, I knew I had a shot to stabilize. So then I knew I could get rid of the Archfiend that was donated to me anyway. So I was lucky in that I had an out kind of for both things at that time. But yeah, I mean, Blim is just as scary as Dromoka is, and this is the first time actually that I got to see Chris's Riku deck, because when he played it the first time, I wasn't here. I like that deck a lot. That's a solid. That's got Chris written all over it, just kind of the theme of what he's going for there, and I like how. He had the Canker Bloom, and he was saying that in addition to modal spells, he wanted to put in creatures that kind of fit that blueprint, that framework. And I just think it's a really well-built deck. We saw it, take off and do some shit. This was another game where everybody did what their deck was supposed to do. Tej was grinding us out and getting himself to a place, especially when we didn't have to have the Court of Grace, comeuppances in my head. True Conviction, that's the one. Those enchantments that we couldn't do anything about, or that he was able to protect with something like the Heroic Intervention. I mean, he just ground us out, made us use everything we had to try to stop him, and was still sitting at 70 life at one point. But yeah, this was just a really, really, really fun game. I think these are 4 very strong decks that match up really well. And it's just, at that point, it comes down to luck of the draw. And this was a blast. I will not be parsing out Saheeli again. I like this deck too much. I think it's a fun deck to put in Eldrazi. You know, I have a list for a colorless Eldrazi deck that I used to run. Haven't played that since I built Saheeli because I pulled most of the Eldrazi Titans out of that Kozilek deck, actually probably all of them to be honest, and put them into this deck because it's a fun way to... I don't feel like it's as... I don't know. I don't think this deck is as oppressive as other decks I've built, but given the right resources or the right amount of time, I can come into some things that are very difficult to answer myself, especially if I can get something that's allowing me to have no max hand size and then drawing a whole bunch of cards so that I can counterspell things with that Kozilek, the Great Distortion, if I need to. The only bummer there is that he's got Menace rather than Annihilator, so that didn't really come into play here. But, like I said, great game. I absolutely love this Saheeli deck, and I will be keeping it together for the future. And we'll be seeing her again, not super soon, but definitely again. I have the itch to play this deck. I enjoyed it a lot.
What a fantastic game all around. I got a very strong lead early in the game. Pooping out flyers left and right, and my 3 opponents just couldn't find their way to attack through me, so they kind of focused a little bit on each other until they started finding answers to what I had, and I had answers to their answers, but I only had a limited amount of those. And eventually, I think at some point in the game, I mentioned that this game is a puzzle, and these are my favorite kind of games, where everyone is doing something, and we just have to figure out how to solve the puzzle for the game to end. I ended up losing this game, and that's quite all right, especially since Chris had a very slow start to this game. It was very impressive the way he came back after a few turns, getting all the mana sources he needed, and just eking out the win there. My MVP tonight, I've got to give it to Court of Grace. You would think watching the video that it would go to True Conviction, but True Conviction is just Life Link and Double Strike, and I saw that. Not saying that Life Link and Double Strike isn't powerful, but the Court of Grace was giving me a flyer every single turn, and because I had the Monarch and I was getting flyers out, and I was keeping the Monarch. That's the longest I've ever been Monarch throughout an entire game. I drew a lot of cards. I don't know how many cards I drew, but it was a shit ton, and that just felt so good. I kept filling my hand up. That's what allowed me to draw into answers, allowed me to draw into more card draw. In the end, I think I still would have been a little bit of a threat without the True Conviction, just people thinking twice, because the Brave the Sands on turn 2, making all my creatures able to... Shit. No, I didn't have that at the end of the game. That was gone. Was it?
I blew it up before
That's what I thought. Okay. But my one creature can block 2 of your creatures. That's just another piece of the puzzle that we have to get through. And so, all said and done, I think Court of Grace performed admirably this game, and I was real happy to get it out. 3 other fantastic decks. I love the Blim deck. Again, I think I said this the last time we played it. I love playing other people's cards, but mostly taking them. Blim allows me to play other people's cards, but they're given to me. And with super scary things like Demonic Pact and whatnot, it's just, again, another piece of the puzzle. You give that away, and then we have to figure out how to answer that. And it just adds for a fantastic element to the game. Saheeli is one of my favorite decks that Nelson has. An artifact deck is a deck that I have not sat down and build myself yet. I have a list finally started. I don't know when it's going to hit the table, but it's there. But artifacts are always something I enjoy watching other people play, just to give myself ideas of what to do when I finally sit down and build an artifact deck. And my artifact deck is not, the one that I have in the works is not blue-red, so I'm not going to just copy a Nelson deck. But if I were playing blue-red, a lot of the artifacts I would include Nelson already has, and that's just a testament of our play styles, the way we think about the game, the way we approach deck building. And I love it every time that hits the table. And Riku is a great new card from Thunder Junction, correct? The modal things, when you play a modal spell, you choose as many modes as you want. Great design space. And then it's just one of those cards that's going to get better as Magic progresses on, because they're going to keep printing modal spells. And every card they come out with every modal spell they come out with is just another consideration for the Riku deck. I think that's a very well-designed card, and I'm real happy that Chris decided he wanted to build it. So it was a great game overall. I did have one thing I want to throw out here. I had a thought while Nelson was filming his interview, and I took a quick peek at Demonic Pact again, and I realized that we played that incorrectly. The Demonic Pact trigger requires Schnell to make a choice, and the choice isn't chosen until resolution, which means when the ability triggers, a choice isn't made, and then Chris counters the triggered ability, the choice isn't made. So when it gets to his turn again, he still has to make that choice. So Schnell should have lost the game at some point. We stopped it for one round, but when it got back to him again, the Demonic Pact would have triggered again, and then he would have had to make the one choice he hadn't made and lose the game there. It was kind of choosing things and targeting things. Am I wrong?
What about the second ruling?
If the ability doesn't resolve, either for considered the loop because it counters it, the mode chosen for that instance still counts as... Oh, I am incorrect. You can scrap that. There we go. I was corrected.
As soon as you said that I was wrong, I looked up why I wasn't.
Not you were wrong. We were wrong.
Comrade. Wish I had that kind of confidence.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's what happens. You learn to play the game. You interpret things one way.
Nuh-uh. And I've cited my sources.
I was wrong on camera. Here we are. We did play that correctly. Schnell should not have lost the game through the Demonic Pact, but he did lose the game anyway.
Just say
but
it all.
No, that's fine. There you go. No, I'm glad you did that. We are not infallible, any one of us. No judge you interact with is infallible. No store owner or guy who's playing longer at the store than anyone else. Everyone's wrong at some point, and here's just an example of that. So Schnell is definitely going to scrap that entire Demonic Pact conversation from this interview, and I will do this so he knows where to pick the recording back up, and I will say what a fantastic game from all of us. We were all very smart and played 100% Go Us.
Good. So, for this game, Archfiend of the Dross, absolutely my MVP. Not only is it a big, cheap body that I can use to deal with other flyers, because I generally leave myself open often with Blim. So having something out there that I can then scoot away after a few turns, and it can be targeted with at least 2 of the sorceries that I added to this deck, because originally I was trying to rely on just Blim giving stuff away. I've realized that if my opponent has a slightly bigger flyer, or even a flyer they're willing to sacrifice, they will not let Blim hit them as much as I would like, so I need alternative routes in which to get things away. But Archfiend of the Dross, I've also added ways that I can recur my creatures, so when my opponents do deal with stuff, as you saw, I got it back a couple of times. Demonic Pact, the card in question, it's so good. It's so much fun. I've seen people just, okay, I'm going to run 3 modes and then sacrifice a permanent to like Claws of Gix. There's also, there's ways that you can do that, which I think at one point I had the Claws of Gix in my deck and I took it out because it's not fun to have an off switch to your own terrible, terrible thing. So Chris saved me so he could make me watch him kill Tej before he killed me. Riku doesn't seem like he did a whole lot as the card himself, but that deck did a ton. just the sheer volume of board effect at the end of the game there. Nelson's deck looks very, very powerful. Very similar to my own Joyra deck. Just all the artifacts, synergize perfectly, draw all the cards, do all the things. Very surprised he didn't run away with this one. And Dromoka continues to be a fun highlight of, hey, white does a lot of things to shut you down that you're not really anticipating, and then green is just there as a, like, F you, push it through all the way. I was trying to find a way to give Tej something to make him lose the game automatically. I thought that at 70 life, if I could get something through, he had answers. He gave me apes instead of, good feelings. But I've added a couple of cards in this deck to make Blim unblockable. I saw none of them. Because again, that's always a concern. I'm going to drop the big Lich enchantment thing because it takes too long for somebody to meet the lose the game requirements. There are a few alternatives that I'm going to slot in that cost less and can go much, much quicker. I'm going to add a Bajuka Bug and then the other Lich card that I think it's a 4-drop artifact that basically instead of life you exile cards from your graveyard, and as soon as you have no cards in your graveyard you lose the game. So that's going to go in its place. I'm gonna make Blim unblockable through a few other means so he can get through. But yeah, this deck switching from quantity of shit to give away to quality of shit cards to give away has been way more enjoyable. But yeah, that is the state of the deck. Check out all the deck lists for all of us in the descriptions of every episode, and check out every episode if you've got 100,000 hours to kill. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.